Oh man, God, we said so much shit in the Patreon. Patreon.com/deadmall. God, what a great episode.
You're
That
gonna want to
Oh,
you're
subscribe.
gonna want to subscribe.
That
Yeah,
was a good one.
that was a great one.
that was a
We
fantastic
ended
one.
strong.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
Man,
you're gonna want to watch that, folks.
God.
We'll start on my mark at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, all you headbangers out there, let's see you get up off your seats. Lock your doors and keep your parents out. And turn your music up.
Is that the Goosebumps outro?
But you're doing it in like Peter Griffin's voice.
Yeah. Okay, this one has to be the public because the shit that we said on that last one got a little fucking insane.
Yeah, but I mean that makes good Patreon, right?
I mean, yeah, sure it does. Are you speaking into the microphone, or is the microphone speaking to you?
Well, now I'm speaking into the mic.
Okay. One time I bought a microphone that was wired incorrectly or some shit.
Okay.
And I like plugged it in and I was like, that's weird. I can hear my little portable radio through the microphone part. You know when you're like a little kid and you think that like, oh, I'm gonna make a radio station in my bedroom with like, you know, my little microphone and I'm gonna get it out there somewhere. That's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had my little radio station in my bedroom. Yeah.
Okay. And now we have our little page.
Yeah, now we have the internet. Did any of you guys want to be like a radio DJ ever or what?
No.
I mean, you both got a face for radio.
Bitch.
Not satellite radio though. That shit's fucking televised. That shit's televised like
Do I look like Howard Stern?
Dude,
no,
fuck Howard Stern.
If he had one arm.
What the fuck?
How old is Howard Stern, man?
Old enough to be a
You know,
fucking
the
mummy.
best radio show was Opie and Anthony. Howard Stern age. Oh, by the way, I'm recording. He's 72.
Damn.
72.
He kind of looks bad. You know who else is like? You know who's 78 years old?
Who?
Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop.
And you know what though? You'll see why. When you look at a photo of, yeah, he does look 72. Or he looks 78. He looks 90 actually.
Isn't Chuck Norris in his 80s?
I don't know. Let's find out. Remember those Chuck Norris jokes?
They
Yeah.
just went off one year.
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups.
Yeah,
he pushes the world.
Yeah, Chuck Norris. Oh, fuck, I typed in jokes like an idiot. Chuck Norris. He is 85. Holy shit.
God
I
damn,
hope I
dude.
live. Well, I actually
Total
hope
gem.
I hope I don't live to be that old. Actually,
life-
but if
a-
I do, I hope I look that good.
A life of karate, movies, and Jesus, possibly.
You remember how he used to have his commercials
Hold
for
on.
his like made-up martial arts style, where he's like, "And I can squeeze a chunk of coal till it turns into a diamond, just using my brain."
Wasn't it the exercise machine with Wesley Snipes? That was that exercise thingy that
No,
went on for
the-
television for like years.
The Total Gym.
Oh
was-
yeah, the Total Gym. Yeah,
Total
yeah.
Gym was hit. Jesus, good God. You know, man, do you think Chuck Norris ever did roids? Probably. I mean, he probably does them now to exist.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, age-wise, yeah.
You know, sometimes Chuck Norris looks like that guy who drinks a little too much at the bar and he's got a fun story to tell you about his
Yeah.
life. And he's like, well, when I went to Cuba one time, I was drinking rum and Coke. So the Cuba Libre, I was there when it was invented. Yeah, and you get a good cigar going. Like that is the type of guy. Or like the guy that you see in line at like the liquor store. Or no, he's the guy who you see in line at like the Albertsons and he walks up to one of the people working there and goes, "All right, son, now I'm trying to buy like spirits, you know, like whiskey or gin, and I can only find.
I have to be specific with you because I want what I want.
Well, no, but like he doesn't know that you have to buy it at a liquor store because he just moved here from San Diego or some
Or
shit.
wherever,
He was
yeah.
jacking it in San Diego.
Texas.
Have you heard Arnold Schwarzenegger's cigar story?
Yeah, dude. I also like think Arnold Schwarzenegger's kind of a grifter.
A little bit now, yeah.
Yeah, like
More than before.
Well, he did that thing where he's like, "This beer, you drink this beer, it's got protein." And I'm like, I've had a lot of Stiegel Radlers, and the only thing they made me feel was indigestion and diarrhea. So like, I don't know what.
Well,
fuck
his
you're talking
COVID
about.
thing did not.
What was his COVID thing?
Well,
what was
like
that?
I'm in here, I'm in my hot tub, I'm staying away from the people. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, that's California grifty right there. I mean, did you and New Scum like shake penises together or something?
Okay.
What's going on here?
All right, Boomer. I'll go and Gavin Newscum.
yuck, 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 yuck.
Yuck. Shut the yuck up.
Because it's fucking
Yuck it up.
goofy.
Yeah. Goofy ass fucking. Oh man, no. The thing is too. I'm pretty sure Chuck Norris probably goes to bed at like 7 p.m. now because he's old as shit.
Goes to bed at 7, wakes up at 5.
Yeah.
Drinks green protein
Yeah.
juice.
Drinks green juice.
Yeah.
There's
probably
only
has to.
there's
The
only one
Jack
dude.
Colleen juicer.
Yeah. There's one dude though, like Brian Johnson. That guy's gonna fucking live forever. I swear. You know who that is?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I based some of my diet stuff off of his off of the website.
Dude, Brian Johnson does this thing called, you know what Blueprint is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the protocols, man. Like, and I know so much about that man's boners, though. Because that's all he's like, well, I have more boners when I do this, so that must mean, like, and he figured out how to get microplastics out of your body, apparently. Or, like, out of your dick, at least, which is, like, the most important part, obviously. Yeah, you have to go to the sauna and ice your balls
Huh.
while you're in the sauna, yeah. And it lowers the amount of toxicity in your blood from microplastics.
So he takes like an ice pack and puts it on his
Yeah,
sack.
puts it on his boys.
Takes an ice pack, puts it on a sack.
Sack pack, dude.
Sack pack.
We could sell
Sack
these.
fucking pack.
We could
dude.
sell icy underwear to gyms, and then guys would go in the sauna in the steam room, and like they could be like, "Oh, it's healthy." For
Now
me."
you're making it sound like a rental from the front desk.
Yeah,
I don't think I can handle that.
I used to go sit in the steam room when I was super, super hungover, and you can just see the alcohol leaving your pores.
Yeah, the first time I quit smoking cigarettes, he was like just sitting there, and he's like, "Get out," because I was looking at all these stupid things like, "Oh, start on a Monday, whatever," and then I was like, "All right, I'm gonna start on a Monday," and then he goes, "You should go in the sauna." I was like, "All right, cool." So I go in the sauna, and like I just sat there for such a long time that like I'm like looking at my sweat. I'm like, this is greasier than usual, and it's like brown. Must be all the nicotine coming out of me. And then I was like, all right, cool, we're starting fresh. And then I learned what vaping was.
I gave away the last of my pack last night
good.
at the.
Are you gonna quit smoking for good, buddy?
I'm gonna try to, man.
Do you want some gum? Dude, nicotine. Gum
Actually,
is
you know what? I
fantastic.
think my plan is because I do enjoy the occasional cigar. I think I'll just keep to. I think I'll just keep to
know.
that. It being occasional is that you have to go to a place to enjoy it, which is rare, very rare, if at all.
Cigar is such a pain in the ass, though, because you gotta like cut it, and you gotta light it, you gotta keep it lit. It stays lit forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like usually the most annoying ass fucking people in the world are smoking
Like
cigars.
that one guy that lived across the street from me. You remember him?
Oh yeah.
He was always smoking a cigar. And
He washed his truck every single day.
Yeah.
He'd have his shirt off, big fat guy with his shirt off and his Oakleys on, and he's got the little hose out, and he's like,
But like you remember, like one time I like put my cigarette out in the
in the street.
street, and he came up. This is a nice neighborhood, Tom. You need
No. He walked up. He goes, "You know what's cool? You know what's really cool? Leaving cigarettes in the street for all these people." And he was like, "Did your dad talk to you?" And you were like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." He goes,
No,
"Oh."
fucking orphan.
And he's like, "Oh, well, I thought, because I told your dad I saw cigarettes in here, and I thought he told you. I'm sorry."
What the fuck?
Yeah. He's just like, get something like what I have that I put my cigarette or my cigars out in.
I have a coffee can. Like, and I was like, all right.
Okay, old man.
First off,
Okay,
coffee
old man.
coffee does not come in cans anymore. So, like, how do you get one of those?
Okay, thank you. 1960 is called.
Yeah, 1984 called. It said that it wants its president back. Let's get political, fellas. It's the public. It's the public. We're gonna get political. All right, gentlemen.
Political. Let's get political.
Here's what we're gonna do, gentlemen. We're gonna get political on this show. We're gonna get syndicated across to Austin, Texas, and then we're gonna we're gonna make a fucking killing. All right. You know,
All right, Alex Jones.
speaking. Okay, have you guys seen the Yoga Shop Murders? It's a documentary.
You mean that thing that went on and on and
I
on?
quit watching it, yeah.
I cannot do
I
There
have
was
not
a-
watched it.
in Austin, Texas?
Drag.
By the way,
Dragger.
Austin, Texas used to be a lot like Boise.
Yeah, and they blew up.
Scarily.
They blew up worse than we did.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Blew up worse.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Cowboys, whatever. But it used to be a lot like Boise, and like it makes me sad when I watch it. But there was a yogurt shop where all these kids were working, and then like someone lined all these girls up and just like fucking executed them in different places, and like they never found the
And they
murderer.
burned out the shop.
Yeah, and they burned down the shop too. Like, how come Alex Jones isn't investigating that? I was
Yeah.
hoping to see him on the documentary, and he would be something like, he'd be like, well, basically what happened is the government took them out of there. Like, he didn't, like, not a word from Alex on that. So
No,
maybe,
he's too busy focusing on the Epstein shit.
Well, I'm not during the 90s. He was focusing on the fucking, he's focusing on the Clinton administration and like
9/11 and shit.
and the first Bush administration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really funny when he predicted 9/11.
Mm.
Do you guys remember that?
Yep.
Predicted it?
Yeah, so before 9/11 happened, he goes, well, there's going to have to be an event because here's what we did to the Middle East, and they're going to retaliate some way, and it's probably going to be some terrorist type attack.
It's gonna
And
have
then-
to have to repeat the '93 bombing.
Yeah, so like in July of 2001, he says this, or June or July, and then like September it fucking happens, which would be really funny is if like he gave them the idea. He goes, they're probably going to fly 2 planes in the Twin Towers. That'd be kind of funny, right? And then some dude in the Middle East is like, I have an idea.
So
I got the American rock music.
So they actually had an FBI agent who was chasing Osama bin Laden, and he ended up being security for the Twin Towers, and that's the reason that the Twin Towers had terrorism insurance.
Oh, I thought that was like, because you always hear like the government did not. I was thinking, I always kind of put 2 and 2 together, thinking like they got the insurance because they knew it was going to happen.
That's because like this FBI guy, because it going between the CIA, FBI, and all the other agencies, you know how they don't talk to each other very much?
Yeah.
Or they always had roadblocks because someone had to be the bigger dick in the room.
Oh, okay.
So none of them communicated, and one guy pretty much because they just like defunded his shit, and then like this guy tried to warn everybody, and they wouldn't fucking listen, which is typical of fucking government anything.
And his name, Alex.
No, that would be pretty funny though, but like
AJ.
no, dude, there was a former FBI guy. He said, dude, we've been chasing this guy all over the Tora Bora Mountains, and we're telling you some shit's going to go down, and it's going to happen at the World Trade Center.
That's like Oliver North when they were like, Oliver North was like, they're like, who's the most dangerous person in the world? And he was like, I would say Osama bin Laden. Or
and then they
Saddam
said, like,
Hussein.
who the fuck's that? or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, he was like Osama bin Laden. They're like, well, who the fuck is Osama bin Laden? And
You remember in the Hannibal Lecter movie when they're like showing the world's most wanted people, and it's like Osama bin Laden, and right next to him is Hannibal Lecter.
I like the I like when you're watching Beavis and Butthead and they have the FBI's like most wanted thing and it flips through and it's like, oh, it's their dads and then it's them, like way down in there.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
we were touring with this band. We ended up in this place.
We did a couple of tricks.
Yeah, we did them. They're eating beans. He farts and he turns the whole thing. Into
want to see something cool?
I scored with both of them. You didn't score at all.
Yeah, we scored. Oh, scored both of them, dumbass. You didn't do shit.
God. They should have Motley Crue shirts instead of like Metallica and AC/DC, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Oh man, God, we said so much shit in the Patreon. Patreon.com/deadmall. God, what a great episode.
You're gonna want to subscribe.
You're gonna want to subscribe. Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a great one.
That was a fantastic
We
one.
ended strong.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
man.
you're gonna want to watch that, folks.
God,
Yeah.
I know. Plus, we gotta film some sketches too. Yeah, so Dead Mall on YouTube, Patreon, Spotify, Instagram. You can even email us too, by the way, at deadmallpod@aol.com. That's our email.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you guys watch that King of the Hill reboot?
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was shitty. It started getting real boring.
It was
Really?
okay.
That whole like Hank moves to the Middle East to teach them how to do propane. That was a little weird.
That seems like they went in a weird direction.
Why would Hank Hill, all American, go live in the Middle East I mean, besides.
According to him, the Middle East is more America than America is, though, in
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah, well, because women are docile, right?
Yeah.
They can't drive. Man, boy, would
They're
that
starting to drive now,
I
just
fucking,
not
dude,
a whole lot.
I fucking yeah. Well, car insurance is gonna be really expensive over there. Man.
They already drive crazy over there.
Yeah. Speaking of car insurance,
Oh boy!
yeah, I told you to save this for the public. So, Will, what you got? Okay, let's start from the beginning. How many years ago was this? One, two,
almost a year.
almost a year
Almost
ago.
a year.
You got
3 months. 3 months to a year.
You got rear-ended doing.
So okay,
tell the whole story.
here's the scene. So I'm gonna go. I'm getting ready.
Don't name any streets.
Okay, I'm going to pick up this woman. We were just kind of.
I did not even know that.
I was going to pick up this woman. We were going to go to a concert. I'm all gussied up in my leather jacket, my boots. Man, we're gonna go see this concert. And the
psychedelic turds.
No, that would be funny though. So the only reason that I was kind of gassing her up a little bit because I technically know the singer of the band through a fraternity brother in college. So I was kind of like,
dude,
I was
that's
kind
crazy.
of, I was kind of like really like getting this whole thing going, right? So it was gonna be like the
I
perfect.
didn't even know you went to college with the lead singer of the Foo Fighters.
No. So
The lead singer of the psychedelic
so
turds.
I am all set up, ready to go. I'm getting ready to pick her up. I go and right to one of the turns in off of a major highway. I'm stuck in the left turning lane, and I look in the mirror, rearview mirror. I count in my head. It counted 1, 2. Lady runs right into the back of me.
Did you see it in the rearview mirror?
I saw it in the rearview mirror. Had no time to react.
Yeah, but was there a point where you were like, no, damn.
Yeah, pretty much. I looked up and I was like, oh, no, and then boom.
I gotta stop taking my bath during Peter's shenanigans.
Oh my God! It was, and then not only that, no braking. By the way, 45 miles an hour hit me right in the back. And
Damn it!
I'm like, oh my, you got to be joking. So
It
was a chain reaction because I end up hitting the truck in front of me. It's
Yeah.
like a little pickup. My car totaled.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely totaled. Rear derailleur system effed.
Your car was
it turned
the
on
Lucky
one more.
Pierre.
It turned on one more time, and then it just died. Pretty much.
Yeah, your car was the Lucky Pierre in an Eiffel Tower.
Oh my God, it was so crunched. I mean, it was horrible. So I end up having to call my date, say, "Hey, I can't pick you up. I just got rear-ended."
She's like, "Nice try." Yeah, nice try. Sure. Is it because I'm fat?
Nah,
Is it because I got 3 nipples?
nah, dude, nah.
Is it because I was born with a tail?
And not only that, but a sheriff's SUV is just like right on time, less than like a minute.
Was there? So you didn't call the police? The sheriff was just right there.
They just showed
okay,
right
just by
up.
chance.
By chance, yeah.
You have to hide all your drugs under the seat. You're like, oh.
Nah, dude. So there's
They're
like, so
already
we're
in
just
me,
we're just
piggy.
standing in the middle of the street, and I'm just like, oh, thinking in hindsight because you're still in shock, right?
Yeah.
So thinking in hindsight, I should have got everybody's information, and I should have coordinated with the pickup guy, knowing that what I know now, because we could have tag teamed this.
They would have been. The insurance company would be the Lucky Pierre on this one.
Oh my God, it is when you get into a fender bender, it is horrible.
Oh yeah, no, I know, dude. I got fucking rear-ended, and then well, I mean, they totaled the shit out of my car, and then the lady apologized, and she had super mega insurance, so that's how I kind of bought my car. But that's beside the point.
Dude, these people have been just ringing me out.
Who is it?
Geico.
Geico Insurance. You're on the list.
Fuck you, pieces of shit. I hope you.
No, don't say
say
that. Yeah,
that.
but for real
That's how
though,
I'm feeling. You might as well
dude,
bleep that out.
You've been so stressed out about this shit.
I've been
that,
stressed out for a year due to this kind of crap.
What did they say to you? Were they like?
Okay, so here's the deal. These people, all they do is try to sling it back on you. It is like talking to a psychotic child.
There's a reason why there's a gecko for their spokesperson.
Yeah, because talking to an animal would actually be a lot more realistic than talking to these motherfuckers.
You remember that so easy a caveman can do it, and then they came out with the caveman show afterwards?
Yeah,
No.
that's if you are a Geico customer, but if you are the one hit by one of their clients, it is just absolute insanity. So they all these people do. So all my insurance said, well, there's not much I can do for you.
What car did you have? You had a 2000
A 2006 Ford
2006
Taurus.
Okay, cool. All right.
I knew it was a POS, but it was my POS, and it had, I swear to Christ, it had 2 more years that it was gray,
Silver.
So this insurance
It's a
company.
fucking pedophile car.
No, it's not a pedophile car, you fucking asshole.
It's a car that doesn't make you feel bad about how nice of a car
It is an office commuter vehicle. I mean,
there's so many of them, dude.
there's so many of them. So this fucking insurance company decides to basically all they do is just talk to you in circles, gaslighting you to oblivion. So you're busy sitting there talking to them and trying to negotiate with them and talking to them, threatening to sue. You're doing everything in your power to speed the process up, but you know what they come back at you with? They come back at you with, oh, well, we have 3 years to resolve this issue before it ends up being before it ends up being like out of time. And so they lord this over your head every time you call them. So I have been doing everything in my power to negotiate with these people.
All right, $2,400. If they don't give you like 20,
Oh, they already gave me an evaluation. Like, they have the value. In fact,
then fucking pay me.
the only
man.
thing that I have is a signed form that says that, look, we agree on the value of the vehicle and like we don't pursue the value anymore. That's pretty much all the form said. So beforehand, when I got crunched in the damn thing, so I go to this it goes to the tow yard area. So the adjuster tries to get the fees, put on me for the tow yard. So this guy ends up towing the vehicle to his lot, or whatever lot they have
Without your permission.
Without my permission. The only thing he was like, so we went ahead and towed it to our lot, and the only thing I said was,
Why?
okay, you did not send me any documents or had me sign anything giving my permission, written permission, to move the vehicle. I haven't even give you a verbal, like, you didn't even ask me, can I move it? No, you did it yourself. So in effect, you kind of took it without my permission.
That's theft. That's fucking Grand Theft Auto, man.
That's fucking theft, pretty much. It's a gray area of theft.
Grand Theft Geico. That's the name of this episode.
I'm pretty sure
Geico.
this is some legal gray area that their lawyers are just going to say, well, we kind of can do this and you kind of owe us. I don't owe you anything. Your client hit me at 45 miles an hour.
You're lucky you're not fucking retarded.
Dude, I'm lucky that I didn't end up with whiplash so bad. You know what? I hate to say this and I hate to wish bad things upon people and myself, but if I actually got hurt and had to go to the hospital, that would have sped this process up so fast.
Well, yeah, and it's funny too, because like when
You would think that anyways.
You would think that anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
You would think that, right? I went to the hospital. I did not go to the hospital until later after the rollover I was in with him. And my lawyer, when I talked to him, he was like, yeah, well, they don't want to go to court because you try to find an impartial jury that hasn't been screwed over by any insurance company whatsoever. And now that the Luigi Mangione thing's happened.
In fact, every insurance thing that's happened, like people being so upset at insurance right after that, it has just cascaded with people not liking insurance companies. In fact, they've screwed over so many people, I don't think you can honestly get an impartial jury anymore.
Good, man.
Yeah, you might as well.
Dude,
You fuck over so many
Insurance is
people.
a scam anyways.
yeah.
You fuck over so many people, Geico, that some people are liable to fucking... say, hey, you know what? Maybe you don't deserve to win the case because, we deserve to win because we're trying to do the right thing. Fuck
You're not
you.
doing the right
You're
thing.
not doing shit.
Where's
You
my
fuck
money,
so many
Geico?
people, it's about time someone fucks you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where's my money, Geico?
Come on, Lebowski. Come on, Geico. Come
Where's
on.
the fucking money?
Where's
no,
the
I'll check
fucking-
one more time.
God, I don't know what it... And then
Have you been talking to the same guy?
it has been passed to 3 people.
You should tell him
It
that
has
you're
been
gonna kill
passed to this
yourself.
person, this person. Then they sent... so they keep sending me these letters that, oh, we're investigating it, and oh, we don't have enough money to cover this.
What do you mean you don't have enough money to cover this?
I just signed a form that says the evaluation of the vehicle. We already know this stuff. Then they tried
You're
to
a
send.
multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't have enough money?
They deal with it. Well, the point of being an insurance company is money comes in and it doesn't go out. Same thing with a bank. We're not letting it go. We're just loaning it so we can get more back, right?
Yeah.
So they ended up doing all this crap. And then they tried to send me a DocuSign, and then the DocuSign timed out. They said, "Oh, we'll take care of it in 30 minutes." It's been past 30 days.
You know, right now their stock's going up, so I think they do have the fucking money.
They do have the money.
Yeah.
So not only that, but they have the audacity to send me this certified letter for like, "Oh, we're going to start charging you for lot fees for our lot." I'm like, you people at the Geico company have explicitly stated that it is a total loss. It is a total loss vehicle. You have taken possession of said vehicle.
Have you even gotten your stuff out of the car yet?
Yeah, I've gotten all my personal effects out of there.
Okay.
But but it's a total loss. You took the vehicle to your lot. You're pressuring me for, charging fees.
You know what I think?
For this vehicle.
I think you probably hit your head. You probably have a concussion, which is probably why you're having such a crash.
I'm having a stress thing going on in the back of my neck here. So
dude, they're lucky that you're not going to check yourself into a mental institution. Now you got
you know
a medical
what?
claim.
For mental anguish. They're causing mental anguish to me.
Yeah.
If anybody's.
By the way, it's like what? How much do they value the car at?
I don't know if we should be sharing the numbers.
Was it like $2,000?
It's just about there, just enough to cover the cost of
how many zeros after the comma?
It's a 4-figure.
Okay, so there are 3 zeros and a number.
And a number, yeah.
Oh,
so,
even if it's $9,000, you cheap fucks.
This is ridiculous.
You're not even expecting $9,000.
First of all,
did you call? One call, that's all, Craig.
You don't want to call that guy.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot.
All right.
Yeah,
I called Johnson and Lundgren's, who I called. They're fucking fantastic. That dude took care of my case. We didn't even have to go to court, and he was like, no, I'm just gonna send him a letter, and he was like, well, we could probably get more money, but you said you just needed some to cover your car, and then because you couldn't afford classes, I called up Boise State and said how much are classes, and just covered all the stuff you need plus my fees, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect. I don't care. And man,
dude, these people have been they've done nothing but drag their feet, and then they send me this threatening letter that they're going to start charging me. I'm like, you took possession of the vehicle
without my consent.
You should call the police and be like, they stole my car.
Well, I don't know. There's a legal gray area going on here, and I don't have the legal knowledge.
Doesn't matter, dude. Police are going to investigate. They'll be like, oh, we'll get you your car back.
And so my plan is that once we start getting onto the threshold of the whole 3-year thing, I'm like, okay, once we get down to this 11th hour crap, I'm going to file a complaint with the Idaho State Insurance, agency, because by the time you get them involved, having a state agency looking at your processes is not something you want if you're an insurance company.
Yeah, I think, doesn't Geico only have they don't even have an office in Idaho, do they?
Well, I think most of my calls are going to Arizona, or they're going to
Washington, Oregon.
They're going anywhere else but here.
Yeah.
But the adjuster guy is here though, who took possession of the vehicle.
And his name is
he
lives at
Fuck him, yeah. Oh my god. I think there's a lot of people who are going to have a lot of sentiment with this episode.
Yeah, dude, that's such fucking bullshit. Dude.
How can you charge me for something that's a total loss? It's not even my vehicle anymore.
Yeah, they stole your car, dude.
They pretty much, dude. Where's my car?
Yeah,
dude. Where's my totaled vehicle? Dude, where's my
Tom? Where's your fucking car? Your car's probably in the crusher already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got crushed.
Yeah.
You know what? In fact, the crusher should give you a discount to the company because half of it's already done.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, Patreon. Once we get to enough Patreon subscribers, we're gonna watch Tom's Carnage video. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Subscribe. All right.
In fact, the mental anguish I'm dealing with this kind of makes me
make them so new that they've never heard them before. I'd be like, well, you know what? If you don't do this, I'm gonna empty my colostomy bag into a shoe and shove it down your office toilet and flush.
Dude,
I'm gonna piss in your Cheerios tomorrow morning.
dude, how much you want to bet like they're just working out of some crappy office, like
Oh yeah, they're probably like a WeWork space or some shit.
some shit like
yeah,
that.
just some tiny
yeah.
little fucking boiler room.
Somebody works from home like half the time
Oh,
and goes to the
yeah.
office half the time.
There's like little kids in the background screaming.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, look. If I was doing their job, yeah, I'd be saying the same psychotic shit. But at some point in time, you cannot it feels like borderline harassment. And the thing is, let me point this out once more. Your client hit me. It
Stopped.
totaled
You were
the
stopped.
vehicle.
You were a stationary.
I
object.
was. I don't think I moved an inch, and she just ran into the back of me, 45 miles an hour, no brakes.
I mean,
It hit me
after
s-
that, you did move an inch.
Yeah. After that, you moved a lot.
It hit me so hard, I hit the vevehicle in front of me. So that
What kind of car did it hit in front of you?
it was a small Toyota pickup.
Was it like an old one, like a Hi8 or
Uh,
Hilux or whatever?
No, it was like one of those 80s like single cab small pickups.
80s single cab Toyota pickup, dude. I would have called that guy up and be like, "They destroyed your beautiful vintage Toyota."
And, well, here's the deal: because I don't have his information, like personal information,
Fuck.
the only thing I have is the police report that they give you. It's like this print off of.
You should do a FOIA and get it.
Maybe, but if I would have gotten that guy's information, because they keep telling me that, oh well, we're waiting on his information too, and we only have so much money to give. I'm
He's
like,
having the same arguments.
we've already agreed on a number. We already did all this crap, and we're still going around in circles. I mean, it is like talking to a spoiled, psychotic child. This is how insane it is.
It's like Baruga from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Baruka salt.
God.
And the worst part is
Worse.
you feel like a piece of shit when you do it too. You're like,
You have to be, because they're a piece of shit too.
Yeah, well,
so
no.
you have to reach that shit threshold.
You
yeah,
got to get on their level of shittiness.
Yeah, you gotta get on their
you
shit
have
level.
to. You have to get on their shit level.
yeah.
Randy
going
Babandy, we got to get on our shit level, bud.
we're going under the sewers.
We're going under the sewers, bud.
where the real shit is, the nuclear shit.
All right,
And
okay, hold on.
alligators, too.
And we need 2 minutes with the shitibus.
I was gonna say right now I've got a kind of a somewhat of a vendetta, but it's completely different. It's a completely different thing. I bought a case of Dr. Pepper cream, and it tasted like one of them tasted like the blackberry Dr. Peppers, 0 sugar. So I called up. I sent a tweet out. I was like, you guys aren't going to believe this, but I bought and I thought, oh, this will be kind of funny. This is my chance to do some funny internet thing, right?
Right?
I was like, I got a Dr. Pepper cream, but it tastes like the blackberry one. I hope it's still 0 sugar because calories or whatever, but that'd be kind of crazy if someone had diabetes, maybe. I don't know. But, like, I'm going to drink the whole case, and we're going to figure out what they I'm like, oh, this is my viral internet fame, right? I get like a reply. You know, I'll even pull it up. I get a reply on the tweet.
We have some virtual evidence.
Well, here it is, right here. All right. So like, look, yeah, I bought a Dr. Pepper. It tastes like the blackberry one. Now I have the urge to drink all of them. Find out it's just one or the entire case. The only thing stopping me is the fear that they're full of sugar. All right, cool. So they send that reply, and they're like, hey, we're sorry to hear that. You know, that's being experienced. Why don't you call us our customer care? I call up their customer care line, and I'm like, yeah, I just want to tell you guys, you know, that I got this thing. Do you need like a... And the entire time, this Asian woman, like, she must be from Singapore or something. She's like talking to me, and she goes, oh, I'm sorry. Well, let me get your information. And I'm like, do you need like an SKU or not SKU, whatever? You need like a batch number? Do you need like the barcode? Like, you know, do you need the numbers off the case so you can find out what's wrong? Like, what about the factory, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. She goes, yeah, well, I'll get that in a second. And then I'm like, I don't have, like, I'm on the phone for 45 minutes with this woman trying to get something set up, some, like, account set up. And I was like, well, I don't want to set up a Keurig account. And then she goes, okay, well, I've got the Keurig account set up, and you can call us later. And then she, like, hangs up. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, and so I checked my email. They signed me up for a Keurig account on my email instead of, like, I was like,
Well, I can do this thing for you.
No, she was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, can we get your information, your email? Okay, and can I get your phone number? Okay, and then how old are you? I'm like, what does this have to do with a full sugar drink? What does this have to do with the wrong drink being in the wrong can? This was supposed to be a fun thing for me, but now I am
It's become a whole ordeal.
I am wholeheartedly confused. Like, and I'm like, well, I guess I've got a Keurig account now that's connected to my email. I'm not going to buy Keurig online. I'm not going to buy any of their drinks online. But, you know, if this has happened to anyone in public, by the way, if you've got a Dr. Pepper that ended up being not the flavor that was in the can, reach out at deadmallpod@aol.com. I don't know. God, I was really excited. I'm like, here comes internet fame.
It's probably some call center in the Philippines or something like that.
It has to be, dude.
Yeah.
But like, what, you're gonna sign everybody up for a Keurig account?
Basically, it's not solving a problem. It's just adding to them. That's what they're doing.
I don't even know, man. Like, I mean, it's not as exciting as this Geico shit, but
Dude, oh my god, a planet bullshit.
Dude, you're gonna have a heart
galaxy
attack.
of this sucks dick.
You can't think about this shit too much. You have like a heart attack or something.
Well, dude, if they start charging me money for this lot fees, I'm like, can I actually be sued or put on a debt collector list for this kind of shit?
If it does, that's when you countersue.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, like, they took possession of the vehicle.
It
Like,
sounds illegal, man.
This does sound
I would
illegal.
call the cops. In fact, I'll call them right now for you. Hello,
Dude,
911. Insurance company stole my car.
I might need to call an attorney. Actually,
I would,
like,
dude.
This is insane.
This episode can't go out.
How do you have the audacity? The audacity.
Yeah.
The balls.
The balls. You've got the gall. Hey, Tom, you got any companies you want to complain about on this episode? He's like thinking.
There's been enough complaining already, so you know.
Yours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes. So the company that makes the toilets at.
It's
keep clogging.
It's the Geico Dr. Pepper kvetch episode.
It's the episode where three of the world's fucking dumbest white guys are like yelling at the
three
sky.
guys get fucked by big companies.
By big companies.
Yeah.
My insurance is fucking me right now too because they told me that I have they told me that I couldn't get an MRI and like I ended up paying out of pocket and they had a fantastic discount. So like it was such a good discount that it didn't really matter. But now that I know I've got a bulging disc in my side, they were like, well, we want you to go do physical therapy first. So I'm already doing physical therapy and they're like, oh, well, your insurance paid $0 of this. I'm like, you told me to go to physical therapy. What?
See, it gaslights you to oblivion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on like the government insurance because of my government. I work for the FBI job, but like I was like, all right, well, you told me to go to physical therapy, and now you're charging me for what the fuck?
I'm gonna have to get new health insurance here soon.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna have to set up LLCs for this. You guys excited?
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of companies, do you want to shout out
Actually, this is a good guy. He is an artist. It is Crimson Street Studio Custom Art. I met this gentleman at a local drinking establishment. He is a really cool dude. Please check out his artwork.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to shout out? Shout out to Apple Jacks for not tasting like apples. Shout out to Diet Coke for being delicious.
Shout out to Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
This is hey, what was that? What was that? That thing was I the one who got in trouble, or was it was somebody else? They told me maybe it was you. They're like, if God sees everything, can God see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? And then they got like kicked out.
Where did you get kicked out of?
Was it? No, it must have been some other kid I knew. He was like, yeah, I was in seminary one time, and they were like, God sees everything, and God see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and they were like, out in the hall now.
Actually, I like Catalina Crunch, that low calorie.
Catalina Crunch.
Yeah, protein stuff.
Everything's.
You know what? I like not tricks, but kicks.
Kicks, the hand job of cereals.
The sad hand job of cereals.
Our grandpa only let us have Kicks because he was like, you can only have Kicks, which for some reason had Clifford the Big Red Dog on it.
Oh, do you know where that cereal comes from?
Where?
South Africa.
Oh, well, that's wild.
Not only are they mining for,
Precious
diamonds.
Yeah.
They're making my kicks.
Yeah. I remember, so our grandpa only let us have Kicks. He's like, that's the only cereal I'll let you guys have, the only sugary one. And then, like, by the way,
did we ever got an answer to that?
Why he only liked it? Well, I think he would not like it if he found out it came from Africa, but that's a different story. No, so like do you remember this? We're at Kmart and we snuck Reese's Puffs into our basket. Mm-hmm. And when Grandma paid for it and got back, he had a fucking conniption fit. Wow. He was pissed off. He was like,
"This is just nothing but sugary crap.
Yeah, it's a bunch of sugary crap, and they're only allowed to have that. And they tricked you into getting, Reese's Puffs." And like maybe he was mad because Reese's Puff commercials only had black kids in them, possibly. But like,
that's what we used to call them back in the day.
Used to call them the Reese's Puffs.
Do you remember how
you and your little Reese's Puffs go in the supermarket?
They're not called Sugar Smacks anymore. They're called something else. But you remember how
This is the frog in the spoon.
Yeah. The Dig 'em frog.
Yeah, and he had like the big old
fucking spoon.
No lips.
Oh yeah.
He used to have huge old lips,
like Jar Jar lips.
Yeah, some good old
have you
DSLs.
Have you seen Jar Jar Binks without CGI?
It looks like it's basically a black guy in a
yeah, but it looks so fucking funny. So and then he's supposed to be like super tall. And let's see, Jar Jar Binks, no CGI.
Misa Jar Jar Binks.
That was the best character on all of the Star Wars franchise, and I don't care what anyone fucking says. Oh damn, there's a lot. Man, we're gonna see a lot of weird photos on this one.
This is
Darth Jar Jar.
This is he's a
Here
Sith
it is.
Lord.
Yeah, I love
he plays stupid.
I love this photo. Yeah.
God. You know, what thoughts were you going through their brains when they were filming this? I mean, just...
Do you remember that documentary that was about when the first Star Wars came, like Episode 1 came out, and people were sitting in line for like hours and days?
You mean Episode 4?
Yeah, it's Episode 1, by the way. Don't even... Remember,
New Hope.
In the same documentary, they're sitting in line to watch the trailer for it too, for like War Horse or something that came out, or some fucking horse movie that came out, and all these guys lined up to watch the Star Wars trailer, and they're filming in front of the theater, and the trailers are over for this movie, and the regular movie starts, and then all these nerds are running out of the theater.
Oh my god, it's so awesome!
Yeah, there's a kid going out, and he's like,
and one guy, he's like flying, like he's put his arms out.
Oh my god! I screamed so loud I lost my voice. It was so good, you guys. And like, oh my god.
And one kid he knew the exact center of the theater to go sit.
There's one fat kid in the documentary. He's like, I took a decibel meter and I went through every single seat. This is the perfect seat, so I have to be first in line to watch the movie so I can get my perfect seat.
I hate to remember this, but I think it was like seat number 13 or some shit like that. Like it was like the exact
I'll have to find the documentary,
center.
dude. That was such a good documentary. And then
we'll like watch the documentary about how George Lucas pretty much fucked over the original, like the guy who played the body of Darth Vader, not the voice.
Oh, not James Earl Jones, but the white guy, the bald white guy who looks like a fucking pile of jizz.
Yeah,
yeah, with a
and then
pile of
they
jizz with
recorded over his voice too at the end of
documentary.
Return of the Jedi with some other white dude's voice.
Yeah. Hold on.
Did you see Kathleen Kennedy finally step down from Lucas Studios?
No.
She did. Thank fucking Christ, because she was the fucking problem with Star Wars.
You know, I think Star Wars... Okay, this is going to be a little controversial. I like the prequels because it's like a weird fall of Rome. So I think that it does have that nice fun element to it if you think about it. Naboo, it's like, you know, this beautiful Roman Empire, and
the Jedi were at full strength.
Jedi full strength, and then everything just kind of falls apart. I think that's kind of cool. Although, you know, there's not like, and there's not any like, and it's fun too because you get to have like non-political things where it's not like, well, the fall of Rome was because of the immigrants. There's no real immigrants in Star Wars. I mean, there's
just got the viceroy.
There's aliens, but that's a different type.
It's one family that just fucks up the entire universe. Goddamn Skywalker family. How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, Skywalkers.
God damn it.
Anakin is Jesus.
Starweight?
Is it called Starweight? The Essence of Star Wars Fan Experience and Anticipation from the... Yeah, Starweight. Yeah, you showed me this movie, dude. I remember. We got it on Netflix back when it came in the mail.
Yeah.
Starweight, episode 1. The Lion Starts Here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the best part about that entire fucking documentary, though, is they go... Because Star Wars episode 1 was not very good when it came out, and
they were all disappointed.
Yeah,
after
so
the
all
movie.
these guys are really
they
excited.
Saw the whole thing.
Yeah, they're running out of the theater screaming at the trailer, and then they're all excited to go in to go see the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're watching all these dudes slowly walk out. Their stomachs are full of popcorn. They have like their drinks in their hand, going like.
It's not as good as we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it was a movie, all right.
Hold on a second. I think in the previews they totally skipped over the Jar Jar Binks.
They didn't even talk about Jar
They
Jar
didn't
Binks.
even
They were
talk-
so confused.
And not only that, but also at the same time too, I think in the previews all they showed was pod racing and battle scenes.
Dude,
Yeah.
pod racing.
The pod racing definitely changed.
That was
out.
way cool. Fuck.
You remember the pod racing game?
Fuck yeah, dude! I think we like.
Yeah, we played the shit out
we
of that
played
for
the
Nintendo 64.
shit out of that.
That movie came out in 05.
God damn.
God damn, dude. And that movie, episode 1 came out in 99, so...
Oh yeah, dude! That year was a crazy year for movies. I mean,
Yeah.
The Matrix,
Boondock Saints.
Star Wars, Boondock Saints. It was a crazy year for movies.
Yeah, the...
Same thing with 94 too. 94 was another crazy year for good movies.
Everyone says that, man, but, like, I don't know, dude. Movies
Yeah,
kind of...
Jurassic Park, Shawshank, and like, there was another one.
Okay, I'll say this. A24 has been putting out... When they started putting out movies, A24 is the new Miramax, in my opinion. Because they're putting money at whatever they want, and everything's kind of weird and cool and fun, and it's... I don't know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the best A24 movie I think I've seen. Oh, I can't say that. I don't even know. I can't even name the best A24 movie in my head. But like they've made some really good shit. I think they made Companion was good too. But like, how do we get a movie to? Okay, you know what? Let's do this right now. How do we get a movie made by A24?
I thought it was
You throw shit at the wall.
Throw shit at the wall.
Throw shit at the wall. See if it sticks.
Yeah. It's a movie about us throwing shit against an actual wall.
Wop.
Wait. So you mean to tell me?
Or is
they
it
poop in
A24
their
shit? It
hand?
doesn't matter. You know, it'd be funny. It's an entire fucking like movie about us trying to figure out how to pronounce A24 or A24. The movie's called AA. AA. Let's see. To get a movie made at A24, aspiring filmmakers should focus on creating films that resonate with a niche audience and understand the importance of building a strong brand identity. Well, easy. We could definitely make a niche movie through A24. Fantastic. All right. A24's marketing, A24's marketing strategies, such as creating buzz through unconventional trailers and social media campaigns, can be a valuable resource for filmmakers looking to attract attention. Additionally, A24's collaborative approach with filmmakers and agencies can provide valuable... This is not even their own website. Have you seen their website?
No.
All right. This is going to be weird. It's going to be like Jim Carrey's website. That's a Mexican news station.
That is the wrong A24.
A24.com.
Mexican website.
No gracias. Suscrime. I don't even want to translate
How
that.
the fuck did we get here?
I don't even know. It started with Geico. It all started with Geico.
Dude, I'm already stressed enough about that. God damn. I'm afraid to take PTO, man. I'm like,
Oh, man. Yeah, in case they call you and you're in Switzerland or some shit.
God, dude, I need to go somewhere tropical and relaxed. I need to do something. I don't know what, though.
Hey, here Venezuela's nice this time of year.
Okay.
Here it is. Oh, all right. Films. Whatever. Okay, I don't want more about your app. Okay, Marty Supreme. Yeah. So you get to see like all their cool shit they get to make. The moment. Yeah, movie log. Cool. Man, I thought they had a much cooler website than this. I do like how everything kind of looks like it's shot in an old film camera, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. Do you guys remember how like everything futuristic when they made like album covers and stuff in like the early 2000s? The future was always blue. I always noticed.
Eiffel 65.
Yeah. You get a bottle opener keychain. That ain't bad.
That's kind of cool.
Priscilla, Sofia Coppola. Abs, the Smashing Machine. aka the say that Texas. Here they got pretty good toast there. It's the toast of Texas.
Oh my god, dude.
It's like garlic bread, but Texas.
Yeah, it's like garlic bread, but
garlic
Texas-y.
bread, but Texas. Oh
It's
my
like garlic
god.
bread, but extra carbs. Could that even happen?
Texas Roadhouse. No, dumbass. Texas Roadhouse was made in like Ohio or some shit.
Is that true?
Dude, I don't think Texas Roadhouse was invented in Texas. I think it was made with Ohio, which is the same thing with Hooters.
Hooters was made in Florida, I thought.
Yeah, Hooters came from Florida.
Are you sure?
Almost positive, dude.
I
And you know what?
mean-
I think Texas Roadhouse was made in the Midwest, though. I don't think it was actually Texas.
Did you know there
Brad
rolls-
Kreischer has a whole like
Brad
thing about,
Kreischer,
or whatever the fuck.
Bert
Bert
Kreischer.
the biggest dumb fat
More
piece of
like
shit.
more like Bert Krusty.
Texas
That's what they should
Roadhouse.
call him. Bert
Yeah,
Krusty.
He's
Oh.
obsessed with dirty sodas.
Clarksville, Indiana.
See, I told you some Midwest bullshit.
God, man.
On the last train to Clarksville, I'll meet you at the station.
Did you know they were a supergroup, the Monkees? They were just made up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know those rolls?
Made up
at,
monkey
the rolls at Texas Roadhouse. Oh, I got to show the audience this.
Oh yeah,
wow,
those
Indiana.
are a staple of everything.
Those are
that's,
200 calories a pop.
God damn, my fat ass.
Is
was
that
ripping
with
through
or
those.
without the honey
I
butter?
think that's without the butter.
My fat ass was ripping through those.
Oh, dude, I ripped through. Did you ever go to the Texas Roadhouse and they start doing the fucking line dancing and shit?
Yeah.
You
You remember how they used to have like
The Willy-
bowls of peanuts too?
Yeah, yeah. And you couldn't go in there if you had a peanut allergy because like the dust is in the air. My uncle Randall, drunk, dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
Not
very-
even our uncle, really. He's just some fucking
step-uncle.
figment of
He was my favorite drunk because he did the dumbest things.
my favorite.
He's my favorite little drunk uncle.
Dead.
Dead. I remember one time, and because he was always shit-faced all the time, he like wouldn't notice. I was taking the peanuts, and I would like take them out of the thing, and I would like drop them in his pocket, and I was dropping them on his hair, in his little bald spot, and they were just kind of sticking there. And I never like, and we got our table, so we got up to walk. And, like, I didn't see any of the aftermath, and I kind of, like, it's one of those, like, big regret moments. I think about it once in a while where I'm like, I wonder if he ever stuck his hand, and, like, he ever stood up, and he's like, oh, peanuts fell out of my hair, what the hell? And then he gets home, takes his jacket off, there's peanuts in my pocket. How the hell did this get here?
So, I mean, everything, his expression was nuts.
I remember everything he said, to very cool. Very cool.
Dude, he was the embodiment of Brian the dog.
Oh, yeah.
He was that much of a piece
He
of shit.
always
dude.
drank martinis, too, didn't he?
But although
Did he
Brian the dog
drive
actually
a
had.
Toyota Prius?
No, he had a red
Ooh,
Mercedes that was
yeah.
a 60,
No,
70,
70 something.
or was it an 80?
Uh,
It had one of those smooth, it's like one of those it's not a kit car, but it's like a project car for guys who are like having a midlife crisis but don't have a whole lot of money.
He had a penis car.
Yeah, one of those. The license plate said artist. I'm like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
are
more like
such
a fartist.
You were such a fucking prick,
Actually,
dude.
Tom should get that. Yeah, he had one of these.
Yeah, one of those bastards.
Yeah, and then he got a DUI and smashed it, so my Aunt Shannon bought him a whole nother one, same
Tan
model and everything.
leather seats.
Yeah, he thought he was real fucking cool, dude. Thought he was real slick all the time.
It says, how much do you want to bet it's more of an he had more of an 80s one?
I don't even remember, dude. But what I remember the most is that he crashed it with a DUI, and then she got him another one. And then before they got divorced, she got him like an Audi TT convertible, and then he like crashed that, and then he got another DUI, and he's like,
Dude,
he drove into the garage door that was closed, and he just like. And then
I thought it was in reverse.
Yeah, it was like one of those situations. Yeah, and
you ever think he tried to do some kind of James Bond shit where he came in real fast, he whips the thing around.
Yeah, you know what actually happened is someone painted a Looney Tunes like thing in front of the wall.
He thought he could go
He
through
just
it.
make it right through it. It's a tunnel.
It's a tunnel.
Yeah, he was big into golf and shit.
There's a arrow that says shortcut.
Yeah, shortcut.
It goes through it.
Man, you know the other thing too is you know the like N-word rig. People would say that all the time, or like jerry rig or N-word
Yeah.
rig. Yeah, like he would try to fix things so poorly. My dad just got to the point instead of saying the racial slur, he'd be like, "Yeah, you Randall rigged it."
Randall rigged it.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Fix
because
everything with duct tape.
it was either
electrical
like
tape.
It was either
Electrical
like
tape.
it was like stacking something or just like shoving something, anything that wasn't actually fixed. It was just taped or just like jerry rigged or Randall rigged.
Electrical tape. He was a real hammer and screwdriver kind of guy. Like,
Yeah. What do you use WD-40 again? Like that kind of guy.
Oh my god, yeah, that was so funny.
And he thought it was a Boise socialite too.
Yeah, he's not even from here. That was the craziest thing. He made a book called Bored in Boise, and he got published on. He self-published the book, which I mean, back in the day, is a little more difficult than just calling up Amazon.
Was
now,
it actually
right?
any good, or was it just like
I have no idea.
or just like highfalutin crap?
It was one of those books that you get at like those restaurants. You know the books you get at the restaurants,
Like at the coffee shop, it's sitting on the table.
Yeah, or like the
Yeah.
ones at the restaurants would be like, well, you can't, you how to deal with idiots around you, or like, you can't lead a horse to water, but you can definitely give him a horse shoe fly or some shit.
What the
Bot
hell are you
flies
talking
for
about?
idiots.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like the restaurant that would have that kind of book. Like Wild West Cafe did. So did what was another one that would have them? Like Express Cafe would have like those little books on the table.
What about Cracker Barrel's like little gift shop? Would it be in there?
Yeah, it would be like a Cracker Barrel's little bullshit ass gift
I
shop.
don't know about that, but I mean, it was just like one of those things where like you put it up around. Oh well, this is a local writer. This is a local painter.
It's not
like,
even a local writer. It's like this is a folksy book for a
Yeah.
folksy restaurant.
exactly.
Flying M.
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe Flying
Most
M would
certainly.
probably have it. Yeah, I
Prob-
went to Flying M recently. I ordered a double espresso, and then like they gave me like a double espresso, and then I like went to go order another one. The guy looked at me like I was insane.
Are you not awake enough? Are you not awake for the day, sir?
Buddy, one time I was in Seattle, and I think this ruined me for life. I stayed at a hotel, and I did not know.
Seattle hotel ruins you for life.
Well, I did not know that the pods in their coffee pod machine were espresso pods.
Oh.
Yeah. So I filled up the little cup, and it was like a regular coffee cup. Didn't know I was supposed to fill it with like hot water for an Americano or something. I was like, well, I didn't fucking get the next one. I filled that fucker with 6 espresso shots. All the way to the top, man, like pretty much. And then I was like, oh, fine, fucking add the decaf to it too. Fuck it, right? And then I drank it, and then we got in the car, and we didn't get in the car. We got on the light rail, and then I got to the airport, and I was like, I've never had to shit so bad in my life. There's a huge line before TSA, so I'm like shaking and sweating. I look like I have like a bomb in my bag, right? I got a bomb in my bag, or like
You have drugs and got rectum.
yeah, I've got like 50 pounds of heroin in my ass, right? Like I'm walking up there, I'm shaking, like condoms of cocaine are exploding in my fucking belly right now, right? And I'm going through the thing, and I'm like shaking, and they're looking at me, and like and the way they looked at me was the same way they looked at someone like, oh, let me guess, he probably took an edible before he hopped on the plane, right? Sure, okay, all right, buddy, get through the line. And I'm like, I'm wired. I emptied out my ass
Oh my God.
in that bathroom. Like, you had nobody's business, okay? And like that,
I cleared the floor.
I cleared the floor and ruined most of it. Like, dude, that
I mean, it's not as bad as the time my dad shit his pants at the fucking courthouse.
your dad shit his pants at the courthouse.
Yeah,
By the way, this podcast is highbrow stuff here.
we had a court thing, and the court office hadn't even opened yet, and he's like he's looking at the like bailiff. He's like, I really have to shit. Will you let me through, please? And the bailiff's like, yeah. And he doesn't even make it to the fucking bathroom. He shits his pants.
He's got like a little hitch in his giddy up as he's walking. He's like walking over to the, and then they're like, please rise. Okay, now be seated. I'd rather not. God damn, dude. Your dad's old enough to be in diapers too. It's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
used to it. Yeah. It's
So,
like those people at Times Square waiting for the ball to drop. They all wear diapers. Did you know that? If you wait at Times Square, you can't get back your spot, so you just gotta wear a diaper and just.
I'll watch it on TV. Thank you very much.
Just gotta be shitting. I would hate to be in New York during the ball drop on New
Fuck
Year's.
that,
Oh,
dude.
man.
I'll go any other time of year, but that.
And then you have to
No, thank you.
pick up all that fucking paper from people throwing the confetti. That's good for the environment, right? Yeah, it's not a fire
It's
hazard.
already a city that smells like pee and weed, so.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that in cities where they've legalized cannabis, like a lot of places will smell like weed, but then like you'll go to sections of that same state, and it's
smells
like,
fucking smells like a porta potty.
well, it won't. It doesn't smell like that in some areas. Like if you go to certain parts of like Washington, where it's like, no, there's really no dispensaries around, and then it's like, oh, is that why it only smells like liquor and farts or what? Like,
Smells like the homeless.
yeah. Doesn't smell like homeless here because that's illegal. That's what we did, dude. Our whole state just like made it illegal to be homeless, and they all moved into the cities that have services. And like, if I'm gonna be homeless, I'm not gonna be homeless somewhere that's cold. So like, obviously, you got to go to somewhere like California, and then everyone in California has to move here because they're like, oh, there's still the homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, isn't Idaho great? And like, dude, we're the reason that you had to move. Like, we're part of the problem. In fact, like, did either of you watch the State of the State address?
No.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Why bother with that bullshit?
Either our governor is completely fucking incompetent, or, and like, I'm risking my job saying that kind of shit. Either our governor is completely incompetent, or he wants us to believe everything like we're North Korean state media. It's like, oh, everything's fine here. Everything's
gotta be
great.
the latter.
We're running out of water, by the way.
We're also
And
we're a
then-
high desert. People don't get this. We're a high desert.
We're running
state.
out of water, and they're going to put data centers in. Are you stupid? What's that going to do to the water table? You're going to destroy what little water that we have left.
Yeah.
We have a huge, gigantic deficit because you gave all of our money to private schools for them to spend on, like, fucking paddle boards and shit
Bullshit.
for homeschoolers with no oversight.
Shit.
Do you even know if those kids can read? There's no way to prove it, I guess.
Freaking Bobby Hill meme. If those kids could read.
They'd be really upset right now, yeah.
Exactly.
If those Americans could read. And then he's like, well, I've done such a fantastic job with getting rid of all the illegal immigrants. Like, dude, are you for fucking real right now? Like, do you know how many people who work the fields here? Like, that's insane. Were you gonna
Know
say
how
something?
many work for Simplot?
Yeah, like our major supplier. Do you like potatoes? Well, fantastic. You better fucking, you better learn how to pick potatoes if you're going to get a job now because no one else is going to fucking do it. And I hate to sound like a piece of shit that way, but, like, it's true, And then, like, also at the same time, he's like, I've got this big special plan where I'm going to fix everything. Dude,
They all say that.
your big special secret plan? Yeah, I don't think so, man. And, like, now all the state employees don't get raises. And, like, everyone says, like, oh, the governor, the government did. It's not the government that does that shit. It's the people who work for the states that do that shit. So, like, when you hear someone complaining about oh, well, our governor did a great job of doing this. No, he didn't do a great job. The people working in an office building who are getting paid less than what they should be are the ones that did that for you. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not him. It's like us, basically.
Giving credit to the wrong people.
Exactly. Yeah, well, and the other thing, too, is, like, he talks about how we have, like, low crime rates and shit. Like, we have more violent crime than New Jersey. I would like you to just think about that. There's more violent crime here than in New Jersey, Massachusetts, New Hampshire. Like, those places have lower violent crime rates than here. And
Are you sure
The
about
13
Yes.
colonies.
True.
the original?
The original 13 colonies.
Yeah, no,
Jesus
they have
Christ.
the only reason that their crime rate's higher is because of the property crime, which is, like, theft and shit. But, like, we have more violent crime here than those places. Oh, we're the least regulated. Oh, really? Dude, porn is illegal here. You censored the internet like North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
You censored the internet like Saudi Arabia. You censored the internet like China. You censored the internet like Pakistan. Why don't you go move over there then, if that's the case? If you really want the internet censored, then just go live over there.
Move to Iran, start the revolution. They've already started it.
Yeah, go move to the Middle East. I hear they're real champions of women. It's not like we're champions of women here. We get more child brides than any other state. No, yeah, we're running out of doctors. Yeah, no shit, dude. Like, oh, people are going to stay in Idaho. People stay in Idaho after college. They have no other option. Our wages are so low here. They can't move out.
We're economically stuck, you jackasses.
Yeah, it's like an abusive relationship.
Where are we supposed to go? To another state where they make less money and also you don't get the even though you
No,
don't
you'll
get
make
the same
more money if you go to the other state. It's just you have to make enough money to get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and some of the other states, there's unfortunately like nothing to do there. I mean, like you got a lot of flat states. That
I mean, there's a lot more stuff to do in other places. Like there's not as much to do here. Everything's got a bedtime at 10 p.m.
well, I mean, like we have a bunch of outdoor shit here. I mean, you can't deny the outdoor opportunities.
Okay, well, you know those things where they show you like the 5K, like those like demo discs and stuff. All those beautiful places that you see. Those are all in California. I don't see a single one of them from Idaho.
What I mean is other places like Oklahoma and shit. Like you cannot deny that if you live in a mountain range area, there's outdoor shit to do.
Yeah, well, Oklahoma has other stuff that you can do. Like
Pretty
for
flat.
instance, you can go to the Joe Exotic place. That'd be. I don't know if they're closed. They're probably closed forever.
Jokes.
I want to pet me a tiger.
Yeah, I would love to pet. Man, there's something about gay guys and tigers. I have like Siegfried and Roy, gay, Tiger King, gay, tigers. That guy was a great sheriff.
Or the other end of the spectrum, the lady and the monkey.
Oh yeah.
Or chimp. Sorry,
Chimp.
for all you
Crazy
nature people.
Yeah, that was such a great documentary. That one.
Dude, it is nuts how the chimps are just as addicted to scrolling as human beings.
Yeah, chimps
That
are
is
also addicted to
wild.
McDonald's the same way that we are too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like it's high calorie, like like sweetened and salted food.
The
Yeah.
fuck you got against McDonald's?
Oh yeah, McDonald's.
If
Is
I
that
were
even? That's astronaut food. That's not even real food.
Yeah. You know what? If I had a monkey, I would feed it Tang just so it'd be like the Tang commercials.
It's a kick in the glass.
I like how it used to be like, oh, it's an astronaut drink, and then they switched it over to like, oh, Tang, like orangutan. Get it? Like, who decided that all of a sudden? Where did
Marketing.
yeah, well, monkeys went to
90s
space.
marketing.
Yeah, monkeys went to space.
Tang and Pop-Tarts are space food. I mean, it comes in a silvery package. That sounds like space food.
Have you seen the Pop-Tart? Like, they have like a football game that's sponsored by Pop-Tarts, and like they just sacrifice a giant Pop-Tart during their like
They sacrifice
Yeah,
a
they
giant Pop-Tart.
They sacrifice. I'm gonna pull up sacrifice Pop-Tart, and that better not be a sex thing.
Hey, you want to try the sacrifice Pop-Tart maneuver?
Yeah, you want
What
to
does that mean, Jerry?
Alabama Hot Pocket.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Stop it, Tom.
I
I
doing
won't be able
this,
to eat anything later.
Well, you do this other thing where you just kind of pause in the middle of sex, be like, "Yeah, I saw this in a porno. It's called buffering." Let's see.
They do it all the
sacrifice
time in Provo. BYU.
You mean soaking?
Soaking, yeah. Okay, yeah. There was a football game and they just sacrificed a Pop-Tart like on stage, and he's like, "I'm ready to die," and then like
Some Wicker Man shit, but with a Pop-Tart.
Does it go down into a proverbial
yeah, dude, he goes into
toaster?
the thing, and then like these people rip him up and just like eat him. He goes into the toaster, see. Goes right into the toaster. Oh, they're gonna eat me, and then he like comes out of the toaster, and then like dudes eat him at the bottom.
They eat it out.
Yeah,
They eat out a
this
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart gets eaten out. Look at him just eating them. Oh, throw pieces of the Pop-Tart everywhere. Yeah, let's sacrifice them. That should be how football works. Like the losing team gets sacrificed in a giant toaster. Yeah, here it is.
That'd be incentive to win.
Comes out of the toaster and boom, they cut him up and eat him right there. It's the Pop-Tarts bowl.
The Pop-Tarts bowl.
Yeah, the mascot gets eaten live on camera in front of fucking. There it is. There's an aftermath.
Oh, God.
It's so barbaric, dude.
It's like that one picture with all the people around, and like, hey, it's like Sticky Biscuit.
It's like the Wicker Man. I love the Wicker Man. Have you seen the new Wicker Man? The one that
With Nicolas Cage.
yeah, the one with Nicolas Cage. That one's great. I have that on DVD.
I've
somewhere.
seen the original. The original is
I've seen
pretty
both.
good.
I did not like the original because it dragged on forever and it was not as creepy.
It
but
did
the
drag. It
the
dragged
Nicolas Cage
forever.
one's great, and I like the. Have you seen the alternate ending?
Mm-mm.
The alternate ending, you can probably look it up on YouTube now, but the alternate ending is these two women walk into this bar and they're talking to James Franco.
Oh yeah, I was like, is it the one with James Franco?
Yeah, and James
Yeah.
Franco's in it, and like he's their next victim.
Okay, so it's just like once again, here we
Yeah,
go.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
That's that movie's a great advertisement for EpiPens.
Yeah.
Because Nicolas Cage is allergic to bees. Why would you send the guy who's allergic to bees to a place that has like a bee festival?
Because they probably during that time didn't do it. Like, there's just some people that don't do fucking research.
Did was it A24 that did
A24?
24 Hereditary and
I think so. Hereditary was great. Hereditary is scary up until that point.
you see all the naked people?
No.
All the naked old people?
No, that movie is scary up until you watch the body that floats into the thing, and it looks like an old Jim Henson animation of a body floating into like this the treehouse. It's like do 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 do.
And
You're
then
like, is this on the Muppets? What the fuck?
Midsummer is really good too. I actually thought Midsummer was better than Hereditary.
I never watched Midsummer
Oh.
because everyone wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. And I was like, what is this? Is it like The Wicker Man? Cool, then I'll just watch The Wicker Man. Like I'm starting to sound like an old guy. Like, I don't watch these new movies. I only watch old movies.
They didn't make them like they used to.
Yeah.
Remember?
Remember
I
in the old
remember.
movies?
I remember.
Remember in the 70s when they had those sexploitation films? Yeah, that's when movies were
They
great.
made real movies.
Real movies.
Ron Jeremy was king.
Yeah. back
I
when you
don't
could watch-
understand what's going on. They don't talk in these movies anymore.
Oh my god, our family does that shit. My grandma, she's like, back in my day, movies used to have a storyline. I was like, back in your day, they used to show pornos in regular theaters. What are you talking about?
Hey, dirty movies.
Back in your day, Blue Lagoon has like child pornography in it. What are you talking about?
I turned that on for like 5 minutes and I couldn't do it. I
Oh,
was
I'm
like,
not
I
even-
was so uncomfortable
I'm
with
not
it.
even gonna watch it. I'm never gonna watch it ever in my entire life.
Nope.
No.
Back in your day, man.
Wasn't there the like remake of it that had Leonardo DiCaprio in it, or was that a different one?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here.
Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to get like a little burnt out, but like I'm seeing good movies like Eddington's fantastic. Thank God nobody in my work has seen it, which pisses me off because like it again, legit it is here. That is literally what's going on right here right now most of the time.
I think most of the time though that we're ending up with a lot of places that not just where we live, but there's a lot of places that have that same story
Yeah.
arc of shit going on exactly where they live. That's probably why that movie's so fucking good.
Yeah, I mean everyone's
They can relate to it.
It is-
like small towns.
It is
can
the
relate to
era,
this.
the era of the grift, right? Because they do that thing where like, oh, the comedians are the real truth tellers now. Are you sure?
Are you positive?
Because it used to, because like the comedians used to stand up there on stage and talk about how they shit their pants at a fucking like, at a concert.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, the real truth tellers, yeah. Or they'd get up on stage and they talk about like, wouldn't it be funny if this crazy scenario happened? Like, you're not all Bill Hicks, sorry. Like, that's not how this works.
I mean, there are some comedians that do make you think about situations.
Oh, let me guess, Joe Rogan,
No. Like
shittiest fucking comedy special you've ever seen.
Yep.
Imagine getting booed on your own Netflix live special.
dude, after that what is it, Dead Elephant?
Oh, Elephant
Or
Graveyard.
Elephant Graveyard, yeah. After that, you kind of don't see it the same way anymore.
I always thought it'd be funny
You
is
don't see it the same way.
if someone goes on Kill Tony, and like he does like a really good set, and he's like, "Oh, okay, so you've been doing this for a while." No, but I do have a YouTube channel. Well, what's the name of your YouTube channel? I don't want to tell you. It's a little popular channel. I don't know. Elephant Graveyard. It's, Elephant Graveyard. Get off my stage.
That one place in The Lion King Mufasa tells Simba never to go to.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I have a fuck. I had a totally thought and I fucking lost it. It was gonna be really funny though. God, I guess I'll have to save it for a Patreon. We already recorded the Patreon. How long would we going? Oh God, running out of steam, fellas. I'm out of steam. You guys have been Cleveland steamed.
Cleveland,
I've never ever.
Stanley Steamer, carpet cleaner.
What if your name was Stanley and you enjoyed getting Cleveland steamers, so they just call you Stanley Steamer?
Is that instead
Have we
of
all seen Sex Drive?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was too young to understand what was going on during Sex Drive because I walked out of that movie W because I was like, this is way too advanced for me. So I snuck into Sex Drive and I just waited for. By the way, my grandma was like, "Why did it take you?" Because I walked out of the middle of the movie W to the beginning of the
Sex
movie.
Drive.
Yeah, so I was like, it was like a 4-hour fucking event, right? I didn't know what anything meant, and there's that scene where they're like, "What about a rolling brownout?" Sure, and then like everyone in the theater's going, "Ew," and I'm sitting there going like, "I don't know what that means." And then the lady like starts to squat over the top of him.
I think they call
oh,
I think they call that going to Dubai now.
for some of their Dubai chocolate. That's where Dubai chocolate's where you make her eat a ton of pistachios and she shits on your chest.
Dude, I've tried that Dubai chocolate. It's fucking terrible. It's not that great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just chocolate and pistachio, just garbage.
Okay.
It's nothing special.
Fat ass moment here. I used to grind up pistachios and put them on I would take that magic shell, the chocolate magic shell for the ice cream, and I would put it on a banana that I stuck in the fridge for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then I would cover it in pistachio bits and the magic shell, and I would eat it, and I'd be like, oh, it's my fancy banana.
Fancy banana. That's the gayest shit I've heard in my fucking life.
Our uncle used to have a frozen banana stand. Remember?
I like pistachio butter.
Pistachio butter?
Yeah.
I've never tried pistachio butter. Is it a lot like shit or what?
It looks like a baby vomit.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Also looks like baby poop too, depending on what you're feeding that boy.
Yeah. It spreads just as good as peanut butter, though.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm glad I know that.
Great.
Yeah. Those chili roasted pistachios that are like pre-peeled. I used to eat those every day before the gym, and then I looked at the calories on them, and I went, "Oh boy,
I'm ripping through these motherfuckers."
yeah, I need to stop eating these now." No wonder I have been gaining weight. It's like you see those people. I'm gonna do a dirty bulk, and then it like cuts to them months later, and they're fat as shit.
That's why you gotta start eating those seaweed chips.
Seaweed chips?
Yeah.
Are seaweed chips like a dirty bulk secret or what?
No, just eat seaweed chips. It's good for you.
You just eat seaweed chips?
Yeah.
So like your big workout secret is eating seaweed
Eat
chips.
seaweed chips.
And then you take a shit and it all comes out. A fish comes out of your ass. Like a whole fish.
You shit a whole California roll. If you eat enough avocados and seaweed, you're gonna shit a California roll.
Could you imagine a gif of somebody eating the ingredients for a sushi roll and just have it come out the butt as you and then somebody chops it up and just starts flinging it out like you're a fucking Benihana.
Like a Benihana.
You're just like eating this butt line.
We call this a special chocolate log. It's a log roll.
Butt sushi.
Speaking of that, there is. I'm not fucking with you because I work in the downtown area, and there are like homeless people who exist, right?
Yeah.
I a homeless man has been hanging around my work a lot and trying to get in and stuff. And then recently, I don't know what possessed him to do this, but he took a bowl, like a cereal bowl. He had diarrhea in the bowl, and he left the bowl on the rocks outside of like my work, the gravel.
As a tribute or what?
There's just a bowl of diarrhea outside of my work.
Oh my god.
And then the
He
next
could
morning,
go in the bushes. He has to do it in a bowl.
and the next morning, it was like flipped over and frozen.
Here's to you, state agency. A bowl of diarrhea.
And when I was at
You
work,
probably stole the bowl from Winco too.
and one of my coworkers was like really invested in it, and like he just wouldn't stop. He was like obsessed with it, right? And then
I just check the diarrhea bowl every day to see what's going on.
yeah, well, no, he was like, well, I want to go see it, and I'm like, what the fuck is the matter with you? I want to go see it. What the fuck's the matter with you? And he like runs outside and he goes, oh, and then he had to like tell everybody about it. So I found a gif of that kid from Matilda and that fat kid who eats the chocolate cake and he's chewing it.
My God.
And I was like, this is boop. After coming inside, and then he kicked me out of the group chat at work. So I'm not in my group chat at work because apparently that was too far.
I'm so sensitive.
I'm so sensitive about one joke after I got obsessed with a bowl of diarrhea.
Dude, that's the thing about offices, man. Like, you say the one wrong thing and everybody gets all butthurt.
No, this dude, every time, this dude makes tons of jokes at me at my expense, and then, like, I'm like, all right, yeah, funny, but you say, like, I felt like I had a real rock star of a joke there, blank coming inside, and there's like a fat kid with chocolate all over his mouth and chewing, right? The entire confection. But like,
God.
he just like he kicks me out of the thing. I was like, man, this is the funniest thing I've said in my entire life, and now I'm kicked out of a group chat for it at work. That's cool.
There are some people who just dish it out, and some people who cannot take it back. And speaking of diarrhea dishes,
Speaking of diarrhea dishes, there's a bowl of diarrhea outside my work if any of you are interested.
is there an Indian place nearby?
No. I had Indian food the other night. It was so good. Oh my god! You guys been to Bombay Grill?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Bombay Grill.
That's downtown.
I used to go to Taj Mahal all the time, but they got pretty expensive, and it's kind of hard to get a table sometimes. But like expensive as hell, and they got rid of their all you can eat. So
They did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's because they weren't making any money off of it. But I like Bombay Grill better because they don't leave the peppercorns or whatever in the rice, so you take a bite and you're like or whatever. Like a blast of pepper.
I don't think I've ever eaten at Bombay Grill.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Isn't that the one that's in the Idaho?
No, it's a little before that or after that. It's the one that's near 10th Street.
It's above 10th Street.
Station.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it's that same building.
Yeah. But it's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout outs to Bombay Grill. Shout outs to Diarrhea.
I met the kid who's the kid of the owners actually.
Oh, nice.
He works in California as a pre-law guy.
He's gonna give us some free samosas.
Damn,
What's
I
the
wish
one
he
in
would.
Garden City called?
Don't go there.
All right.
There's an Indian place in Garden City. I'm trying to think.
Are you talking about Montalban?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Dad and his
South African.
Yeah, they said, well, we're not going there anymore because they tried to rush us out the door for a big party, and I was like,
Were you there for 3 hours?
I have no idea.
The shit that they say in public when you're sitting next to them, I'm surprised they weren't kicked out sooner. Half the shit that they say. God damn, dude. The shit that they talk about, like, one time they were talking about, like, it may be low miles on that woman's pussy, but it's rough. It's all rough roads. What? It's a what?
Fuck.
Is that some old South African saying I've never heard before?
I don't know, but it's not worse than you know who.
Warren?
No.
Marshall Smith?
Kyle.
Oh, yeah, Kyle. God, my dad knows this guy who looks a lot like Shrek.
Actually, so you can't mention his name in Dad's vicinity, otherwise he'll start to...
Yeah, well, the reason our dad stopped hanging out with him is because Dad goes to his house and he goes, "Hey, Bill, can you move my laundry over?" And then, my fucking shock, he did it. I wouldn't have done it.
What the fuck?
I would have pissed in his laundry, shut the lid, and then walked away.
And now he calls him the laundry captain.
The laundry captain?
Yeah, the laundry captain. That's his nickname.
His new nickname
is the laundry captain. Yeah, the laundry captain tried to talk to me, and I'm just Dad just ignores everything.
Yeah. Why do you need an AR-15? A tyrannical government. Next question.
And then, of course, he like...
I got COVID, so I told the government that I had it. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm being a good little boy and reporting it, but at the same time, too, fuck the government. He's a contradiction of an individual.
My fat ass wife. Like, he kept saying shit. My fat ass wife. I'm not going to say her name because that's whatever. But
Man's also a diabetic, too, and it does everything you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, always forgetting his wallet, too, when he goes out to lunch. Always forgetting. I'm not going to...
Smoking and drinking, too.
I didn't even know he smoked.
Well, yeah, but okay, so the last couple of times I've been to, Eagle Fun Days and shit,
puke haze.
Like he was out there with a smoke and a drink, and I'm just like, in your condition you should not be doing that kind of shit.
What was your first cigarette?
Mine?
Yeah.
My first cigarettes was a Marlboro Black, the red ones, the black red, or some Liggets. I don't remember. I just remember it was like awful, but everybody else was doing it, so I would just kind of puff on them. So like. I only smoked for about a year, but years before that I puffed on cigarettes because everybody else was doing it, and I was like, "This is cool."
And then there was the hookah bars.
Then there was the hookah bars. That's 100. That's 100 cigarettes a bowl, buddy.
Damn.
Yeah, isn't that fucked up? There's
crazy.
Well, what was the other thing? I do remember my first drink though. I was a little kid, and there was a bottle that said 1997 on it, and I was like, "Well, I was born in 1994." So I opened it up. It was wine. And I remember I was taking little drinks out of it, watching Nickelodeon as a kid. And like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? I'm like, I got my little glass of wine.
I am so classy.
Oh, yeah. You got a little plastic cup that is the same type of plastic cup that has a sippy cup top on it. And I would like pour a little bit in there. And I was like, oh, this is fantastic. It kind of burns a little bit going down, so it's warm. Like watching Are You Afraid of the Dark when they throw the kitty litter in the fire and it goes, you know? It's fun. It's a warm drink. And then my ears would get red and I'd be like, And I mean, if you're watching this right now and that's an experience, you're an alcoholic now and you should probably quit just like I did. And then one time I opened a St. Pauli's Girl beer and I drank most of it and then I left it outside for like a couple of days in like the rain and stuff in my grandma's garden on her little porch thing where the grill was. And then I was like, well, I better come back and drink this just because I can drink the little bottle. This is 1997 on it. And then I threw up all over the place. And they're like, what happened? I was like, oh, I'm sick. It was a little bottle. Do you remember Grandma had that Pass the Pigs game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bottle of wine in that china hutch. Also, it was really funny, too, because afterwards, weeks and weeks and weeks later, my grandpa was like, God, this thing is... How did this get empty? Who left this here?
Who leaves an empty bottle in this house?
Yeah.
Like going all Mad Men. It's like, bottles need to be full.
I fucking love Mad Men. Tom, have you watched Mad Men?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
amount of smoking and drinking in there.
Have you seen
is
the
just
episode where they go to the
insane.
Kentucky Derby?
No.
Oh.
Have
You,
you
Will,
ever-
what was your first cigarette?
Cowboy Killers.
Yeah, of course they were.
Red box. I was sitting out on the porch with a fraternity bud of mine, and he just passed me a smoke, and I was like, okay, light this baby up.
Jesus. Mad Men.
Although there has been some stressful times during this last year going into this year that
Do you remember this scene on Mad Men?
blackface.
That...
I don't even think we can show that.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
I saw it, and I hadn't watched Mad Men before. I was on the floor. I was in there. I was laughing so hard I had to like not fucking fart and everything in front of my girlfriend. And she was like, "Why is this funny to you?" I'm like, "You have no idea." And then the rest of the episode, I was like, "I can't watch the next episode." Have you ever seen something so funny in your entire life that you just can't laugh again?
Yeah.
And then he like kisses that chick, and it looks like she got shit on her forehead. Honey, you have turds on your forehead.
And you know how they had a warning in front of the episode?
Oh, yeah, there's a warning.
This was culturally insensitive in the early 2000s. It was a different time.
Yeah, like when you see those warnings in front of Whitest Kids You Know episodes or like in front of Jackass
This was
episodes.
before it was not okay.
Yeah, like of course it wasn't. That's why we watched it. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking-
All right, well, we've been about an hour and a half. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Stay tuned for your local news and weather coming up right after this. Say hi to Al Roker for me.